Hello and welcome to Trains and Viatic. And like I said last week, I'm back home for this episode. So, what I've been doing recently is shopping. A lot of shopping. Also, I had a birthday, so what we'll do in this one is we'll go through what I have bought and then I'll give you a quick update on the railway room. So, let's start the titles and see where about we go to. So I've been shopping like I said. This here is a stash of static grasses. We got medium grass, we got light grass, and then we've got straw. So I've shown you to get a static grass before. It has a protective top, and then it just static inside. So this is the woodland scenic one. I've previously been buying it in this size bags, but I like it so much I've gone for these. So that was my purchase from the Great Electric Train Show. Next is this. It's a new Metcalfe model and it's a low relief tower block. I must probably build this on one of the live streams during Christmas. Live stream starts on the 1st of December. I'm not sure of the time yet, but I must probably build this, and I got at least one advent calendar for that. Next, I had a birthday recently, and I got a few bits. This is from my brother-in-law, so let's have a quick assemble of it. This is a sanding block thing. So the idea is you put your sanding paper in there. So that push on top there. I meant to use glue. So I'll have a quick dry assemble and we can see how well it works. I currently don't have any sandpaper. So if we start off with this on the base. Then we stick that there. Stick that there. We'll then put the sanding paper just there. Stick that there. Stick that there. Yeah, we can fit one more on. So the idea with this is you put sanding paper on here so you can sand on it, and you can even get a straight edge. So I'll put this in my useful pile. Then I got this, which is a right angle gauge. As we all know, that I'm useless with getting the right angle. Both of these are scale model scenery, and it's all been 3D, I mean laser cut. It looked like you know what you're doing because you go and get to a very clean edge. You get the smallest amount of burning. So he does a nice job of that. So chuck that to one side. So that's one. And that's two. So the idea of these is that that's a 90-degree angle. So if I just put something into the corner, it will be 90 degrees, and same on the outside. So these are useful. Then something I bought again, which I'll make eventually, is this kit, again from Scale Model Scenery. Next, we've got some locos I've been buying. I went to the Batman cheap sale. So this is the first one. This is a Class 101 with people fitted but no sound. But looking inside, it got the speakers. As you can see, this was 115, about the same price I'll be paying for a sound chip. But the fact it got the people added just make it even nicer. Next, we have this 3-car Class 5 159 DMU. I got this one because it used to run on one of the lines near my home, so it's memories of this. It ran from Reading to Gatwick or something similar, so picked this one up. So that's quite a nice purchase. Then the final one is this, a 158 in Great Western Railway colours. I'll actually take one of the units out. So I've taken out this unit, as I have something to put in it. I got a sound chip. This is from Lego Biffman. Picked it up at the Great Electric Train Show. So all of these are what you would normally find in the Batman discount table at the shows. But they had so many that they did a special day for their collector club members. So this is my first 22 pin decoder. So I don't want to damage it. So the idea is I can just pry out the chip, the blanking plate even. I'm just going to grab a quick tool. And of course, trust me to go for the wrong container. So you're then left with the blanking plank just there, and there's the decoder, now for blank plate. So front panel, rear panel, internal lights, internal lights. You should always test your chip before you put it in your loco. One thing you need to notice is you have a blank pin just there, and you need to get it with a blank pin just there, so that means you can't mix 21 pin and 22 pin decoders up. So that's now installed. I just need to take a soldering iron to remove the speaker cable, as this does have a built-in speaker if I remember correctly. So what I'll do in a second is just connect a DCC system so that we can check that this is working. I have now attached the sound chip. And pressing the buttons, we start to get sounds. If I do that, we're going to get the bass sound. But this is the chip installation was easy. You don't actually need the speaker that came with it, so I just nipped it off as there's already a speaker in it. This is the blanking plate, which is already in the loco. You need to take that out, and you can see that it's actually doing quite a bit on that. We can see we've got to lit head code and lit thingy, so if I change this direction, the lights change. There should be a button for internal lights, but I don't have a clue which one it is. And as I'm using my Zepper, which only go up to function 12, I can't easily go through running through the section, but this is the loco sound fitted and ready for the new layout. On the head code, it's a Bristol Temple Mead. Unfortunately, this train won't be going to Bristol Temple Mead, but it's a good destination if it was. So let's turn this off, put these bits away, and then we can go on to the last bits I've been buying, and then we can go into the model room. Always remember, when you turn off the sound fitted loco, turn off the sound first, then the lights, and then you're ready to put it away. Also remember, when you're putting locos on and off the track, to turn off the power. Okay, so I've been making some non-directly modelling purchases. The first thing is this bag here, and it has scalpel, it has calipers, which is a big hint of what this is for. It has a pair of pliers, it has a small file, it has some needle nose points, it got some rugged brushes, it has a spatula, it got a deburrer, and a small 3D, small little mat. So can anybody guess what this is for? I think that this might be a big giveaway to what I've gone and done. This is 3D filament. I've got 2 rolls, so this is 2 kilos of black filament, and that's because I've got myself a 3D printer. I'm not going to do the video that everybody do of assembling it, but you will get videos of me printing stuff and that kind of stuff. I have got the Ender 3 V2, so I went for the Ender filament. This will be living just there, where that gap is, for the 3D printer. And it will have a few additional upgrades done to it. The first one is going to be a Raspberry Pi with Octoprint on it, which will allow me to print from my PC rather than having to take a memory card across. This big box here is her printer, and you can see it comes with a nice sturdy foam. So let's go into the modelling room and do an update from there. Okay, here we are in the playroom, and I'm standing somewhere where I couldn't have done a few weeks ago. We have removed the built-in cupboard, which has really given me a lot more space in here. But we do have a few minor issues. This is a live electrical cable which goes straight across the floor, but we have some trunking to cover it. It's just about gone now, but we found a little bit of mould in that corner. So those are the problems. Also on this side, you've got 3 different colours. We've got bits of damage to the wall in places. And you'll notice that this point here is actually quite echoey. That's because we've got carpet just here, so we're getting carpet here, but just here we got to the wooden floor. We had a real nightmare of removing this cupboard. Although there isn't too much damage, we did a little bit of damage, so need to sand the walls down, put this in trunking. Also got to network cable now. This is for my bedroom. So we started to get here. Behind you we have got a few boxes. The rest of the boxes have gone up into the attic. And just in here we have the streaming computer and a bit of storage. But the important thing, these are radius 4 tracks. My plan is to have radius 3 and 4. So if I create a circle or a semicircle, as I only got 6 pieces of track, and put them together. Nobody spotted that piece falling on the floor. So this fits in here quite nicely. And if I move us around, I do apologise about the lighting in here. That is on my to be sorted list eventually. This is radius 4, and it does just fit in here. So if I put these back over here and move you here, the plan is starting just here to there, we're going to have a nice curve at about that kind of level. Down below we'll have a fiddling yard, then about there we're going to have a big station coming up to here. So for lower level we're going to have a train coming up a helix which is in that corner, then along there outside, along there, along the back, and then it will come out here where about there will be a cross which either take it back down for helix or something from the helix out, and then up for helix here, up around, and then into the big station complex here. So things are starting to happen in here. It's still going to be slow, we still got work to do, but we're starting to make progress. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Remember to like, subscribe and comment, and to tell your friends. Next week I think the video is going to be on a Sunday, most probably about 9 or 10, as I'm hoping to get to the Leeds show. So that's a little bit of a trek. But apart from that, I hope you enjoyed the video. Hi to anyone I have meeting recently. And I'll see you all next time. Thank you very much, Richard.